Welcome everybody to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're taking a look at the 1980 Fiat 124 Sports Spider. So yeah, this is back in the days when classic sports cars like this were the norm, especially in Britain. But yeah, this is an Italian sports car that sold great in America. Some 200,000 were made in its lifetime, 75% of which went into the American market, which is a huge amount of cars. So a huge success for Fiat, and yeah, this car debuted in the 1966 Turin Auto Show, styled by Pininfarina, and yeah, ceased production in 1982, though Pininfarina itself picked it up again for a few years in the mid-80s. And yeah, this is quite frankly one of the best looking cars on the game as far as I'm concerned. Only thing I don't really like about it is the US spec bumpers, which yeah, they couldn't really get around them at the time because there were regulations, so yeah, can't really be too harsh on them for that. But yeah, that's the only thing I have a problem with it. Would prefer it with the normal chrome bumpers that they would get in Europe. But yeah, stunning looking car, certainly one of the best Fiat I've ever made, and it's also got a decent engine as well, which we'll take a look at now. So yeah, it's a 2-litre inline-4 engine, which had versions of it that were also turbocharged or supercharged, producing obviously more power. But this produces 102 horsepower and 110 pounds-feet of torque, which is pretty decent. Because it only weighs 2,310 pounds, it can make the most of that power. So yeah, not the most powerful car ever, but thanks to the fact that it doesn't weigh all that much, it's really not much of a hindrance, to be honest. And quite frankly, cars like this don't really need a lot of power. It's all about the looks, the sense of fun that you get from driving it, and yeah, just how much excitement you can get from it in general. So yeah, it looks pretty good in terms of interior as well. It's pretty much a luxurious sports car. You can even see that I think it's got buttons there for the brakes, exhaust gas sensor and seat belts, which I don't know whether or not it pops up with a light when one of them are broken, but if it does, then that's pretty advanced for 1980. Even more advanced when you consider it's from Italy, which electronics back then weren't exactly the norm over there. But yeah, this is a sports car, and therefore a sports car needs to go out on the track. So yeah, see you when we get there. Welcome to Hockenheimring Short Circuit. We'll take this car around on the first lap and talk through it on the second lap. So yeah, as you can see, it's not the fastest car in the world, but quite frankly it doesn't bother me at all, because yeah, these kind of cars, you look at it a different way to your hypercars and your supercars. But yeah, acceleration wise, 0 to 60 in 9 seconds and 0 to 135.017 seconds, going on to a top speed of 110 mile an hour, which isn't too shabby for a car that barely has 100 horsepower. And yeah, in all honesty, how often do you get to go to the top speed of a car that you have? At least with this, you're using most of the speed that you can have on normal public roads. Unlike a supercar or anything like that can do 200 mile an hour plus, you're rarely even going to get even near half that. So yeah, these kind of cars, you just have to look at them in a different way, quite frankly, and yeah, it's just a real treat to just drive and enjoy. I can enjoy something like this at 70 mile an hour just as much as I can enjoy something at 200 mile an hour. And yeah, it looks good, sounds great, handles pretty decently. This was also the first year that they introduced a fuel injected engine, moving away from carburetors. So yeah, if you did buy one of these, it would be a little bit more reliable than your average 70s sports cars from like Britain or etc. Because yeah, fuel injection is obviously somewhat more reliable and also a lot better in terms of fuel economy as well. But yeah, a nice light whizzy little sports car, something that isn't done enough nowadays. And I know they're actually bringing out a new version of the 124 Spider, but whether or not that's going to be able to home the essence of this car into a new modern car, I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see what that car can do as well. But this, yeah, really good, and it's easily my favourite from the car pack, which I know is insane considering there's a McLaren supercar and a giant Mercedes truck, etc. But yeah, it's my favourite because I'm just into these kind of light sports cars from the 80s and even some from the 70s, though we don't have enough. But yeah, I love it, and yeah, highly recommend trying it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.